Hi everyone, how are we all doing? I hope you're all doing really well. If you're new here, hi, my name's Ashley and I'm a mum to 12. So this is day 4. Is it day 4 of Vlogmas? Yep, it's day 4 of Vlogmas. This is just like a quick tidy up with me. I haven't been feeling too clever the last few days, so I'm trying to catch up on the house rather than going out. So yeah, this is our bedroom currently. That all needs to go up the unit, the storage unit. We hire a storage unit to keep all of our... Well, we originally got it to keep all the Christmas presents in, but then that weren't working out because I was buying like multiples of the same thing for the same person, forgetting or not knowing what I've bought. So we've using it for storage now. So all the Christmas decorations and bits like that are up there. But obviously they're down here. But what was out, like the normal home decor bits and pieces, need to go up there. So that's all what's in those boxes on the side of my room there. But at the back there, they're Christmas presents. And he is going to wrap those up and take them up there as well. I think that's what his plan was, which I don't understand why he's doing that. I think maybe wrap them up and we just leave them at the side of the room. Because otherwise we got to arrange to go pick up stuff. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Defeats the object of why it's all in our room to start with. So he has got a lot of wrapping and stuff to do. I don't do the... Well, I wrap his presents out I buy for him, obviously. But I kind of get everyone's presents, find out what everyone wants, order them, work it all out, buy it all, and he wraps it. So perfect really, because I like spending money and he likes wrapping presents. So yeah, that's how it works in this house. Although this year might be a bit different because we've got a bit more space in the bedroom because we have recently done it up. So he could wrap it up on the floor because we've got that bit of space where I'm standing there. I'm just stripping the bed because it needed a wash. Like I say, I haven't been feeling myself, and I was meant to be going out the last few days, but I just don't feel right, so I'm staying home and I will go out next week. I'm going to go either Home Bargains, B&M, and then I'm going uptown Tuesday, so we shall see what I buy. But I am running a bit low on ideas of what I'm going to be doing Vlogmas, because you ain't going to want to watch me cleaning till Monday, are you? So I've got this coming today, which is, what's the day today? Thursday. I've got a food haul Friday, and then I need to do something for Saturday and Sunday, so I've got to figure it out. But I know I'm not going out because I just don't feel up to it. So I don't know what I can do. So any ideas will be greatly appreciated, because my life is pretty samey. I wouldn't change it for anything, but when it comes to doing videos, you know, I'm cleaning the same things. You know what it's like, mum life. You're sweeping the same floor, that sort of thing. I might do a little cooking one, so that might break it up. So yeah, we will see. So really I need 2 more videos, don't we? So maybe I can do a cooking one and another cleaning one. But yeah, we will work it out when we get to that point. But this is me, I'm just stripping the bed, doing all the buttons up, because if you don't do the buttons up, then everything, the quilt cover turns into a giant sack that everything ends up inside it, and you feel like it's not washed properly. So that is all that needs to go up the unit. That bag's rubbish. Well, they're Ronnie's Dr. Peppers. We had takeaway that night, so that's what that bag is. That black bag is rubbish as well. So all that needs to go up the storage unit, but the weather has been really wet and rubbish, and I don't want, although it's like it's an indoors thing, things don't get wet in there, but I don't want things getting wet from here to the car to the unit, if that makes any sense. So we need to catch it right so it's not getting wet, because although the plastic stuff, that like the plastic ones have got lids on them, I still just don't want things ending up there wet, because that's when you get mouldy things and damp and all that kind of stuff. That big bottle of vinegar is, I'm using vinegar instead of fabric softener. I just really don't like the vinegar softens your stuff, but it doesn't make your clothes smell like vinegar. You can't smell it, but it softens it up. But I just cannot. So I've got right sensory issues, and I just cannot. I just don't like touching the clothes, and I just don't like the feel that fabric conditioner puts on the clothes, if that makes any sense. It's all right when they're dry, that's fine, but it's transferring it out of the washing machine. I don't know, I just don't like it. I know I'm a right absolute nut job, but I don't like the feeling of it. This is what I am trying to do instead of having a tower of washing. I'm trying to like divide it up into piles on the kitchen side. Obviously it's clean on the kitchen side, like in piles, and then I'm taking it away after I've folded everything up. So I'm taking it away and putting it in the right place as it goes. We'll see how this works out, because if you know what I'm like, I will forget what I'm doing and I end up starting building Mount Everest again. So I am trying to stick to that. I think I've been doing it for most of the week this week, so we will see how that works out. I'm still using the Fabulosa Oud and Vanilla range because I just really love it. I just love the smell. I am loving anything vanilla at the minute, but the Oud cleaning spray is really nice anyway, so I've been using that. I used the whole bottle of the amber disinfectant in the bathroom the other day, like in just one go cleaning the bathroom. I just got a bit carried away and ended up sploshing it everywhere. But I hate the smell of my bathroom. Nobody else can smell it, but I can smell it, and I just absolutely hate it. And I'm trying my best to get rid of whatever smell it is that I can smell. But maybe it's just my nose. Maybe my nose is tricking me and saying it smells in there, because no one else can smell it. But it just smells like a public toilet, but to me it smells like a public toilet. Like I can smell it a mile away, but none of the kids, Dan can't smell it. People that come in can't smell it unless they're being polite. But I think they've known me long enough to not know that they can say, look, that smells. But yeah, it's just I don't like it, and I think the whole bathroom needs ripping out, which we're going to do next year, so I can't wait for that. But obviously that's a then problem, and this is a now problem. So I used the old bottle of disinfectant in there, and it satisfied me that it didn't smell no more. So I do think it's in my head that the smell is there when it's probably not. But I'm just wiping everything. I'm just wiping around everything today, because it was just a quick spruce around, get the house put back together again after the morning, and the never-ending pile of washing. And I did actually run out of cat food. I filled their bowls up before I went to bed, and that was the last of the cat food. But I knew the cat food was due the next morning because I ordered it before 1 o'clock delivery. So they were pretending they were all starving when I know they weren't starving. All them bowls were filled up before I went to bed, so I filled it. The cat food came and I just filled their bowls up again. I think that is red and pink, Denzel in the middle, socks the first one in the bowl, and right at the end is Batman. And then my shopping came, which is what you'll be seeing tomorrow, in tomorrow's vlog, because I just wanted to break it up a bit so there's not too many cleaning videos, because I say it all the time, but it is what it is, isn't it? And it's real life. I'm showing real life, and 9 times out of 10 I'm cleaning my house, or I'm spending money that I haven't got on stuff that I don't need, because that's just my thing. It gives me a fix that I need. Cheers me up. But then I'm always moaning that I've got too much shit in my house. So, yeah, I make a rod for my own back, don't I? This was an Asda shop, and you all know I really don't like doing an Asda shop because the deliveries are normally rubbish. The driver's normally horrible. But this driver's all right. He actually lives along the road. And it all came. I didn't have no stupid substitutes. It was fine. I filled up the snack drawer. Do you know, if there's one thing that I could do, if I could change my parenting approach, the one thing that I would have changed is not started buying the snacks to start with. Does that sound mean? It's just now it's like a never-ending cycle. And if I was to say I'm not doing it no more, I'm not buying the snacks, they'd probably call Charline on me because they're like used to it. We've always got food in, but it's the snacks. But then I like a snack, and when I feel the drawers empty, I feel like my kids are going to starve, even though they've got breakfast, lunch, tea, all that kind of stuff, and stuff in the fridge like yogurts and cheese and picky bits and ham and that kind of jazz. I don't know. It's just when you've had a traumatic childhood and your life, your early years of your life didn't go smoothly like mine did. I think I've got like food insecurities. I don't know what the word is, but I just want to always make sure that my cupboards are full, my fridge is full, and I know that isn't for everyone, and I understand that it ruffles up some people's feathers, but you can't judge people for how people parent or how people manage their own trauma. So if it helps my brain and my own issues by making sure that I'm buying too much, I buy too much food, or I'm buying too many snacks, then leave me be. That's how I'm dealing with it. So I just feel, I know it's not for everybody, and I appreciate we all deal with things differently, but yeah, it's just, and people are entitled to their own opinion, and I'm not justifying the things that I do and why I do it, but that is just how I am, and that's how I manage to deal with things in my own life. Sounds silly and daft, but we know it's coming up to Christmas, and my comments on my Christmas video weren't too nice, and most of them were really lovely, but some of them were like thingy. So I'm not justifying it of what I do or explaining myself as such, but I'm going to say things at the start, so if people ask those questions, I haven't got an answer. I'm like, I can just ignore them comments, because that's the reason why I do it. Yes, I know the shops are only shut for a day. You know what I mean? It just saves me having to explain to somebody, even though we know I don't need to. But yeah, that was a bit deep, wasn't it? I do apologise. This was my lovely order from the lovely Sue. You know I'm obsessed with her. Sue's Wax Melt. She does have a website. I'm not paid commission or anything like that. I don't get anything special. Although she did give me a nice goodie bag last time for thanking me for getting her some extra orders, which was lovely of her. And she doesn't need to do that, but she also gave me this little bag of stuff saying thank you, like a little Christmas present for her support. You saw the note at the start, thanking me for all of the support I've given her this year. Which, I mean, she don't need to thank me. I think she's brilliant, and I just love the quality of her stuff. And buying wax melts just fills my heart with joy. It's the only thing that I can buy myself that I don't feel guilty for. Even though I shouldn't, because I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go out, I don't buy expensive clothes, things like that. But this, I never feel guilty for treating myself to some wax melts, because they're cheap, relatively cheap. Like, I would never spend no more than 20 quid on them, which I know 20 quid's a lot of money, but you know, when it's a little something for yourself. And then it also benefits everybody else because the house smells beautiful all the time. And a happy mummy is, you know, is what's important. And these, I literally go in my room and open my drawers and just sit there looking at them, getting them all out. And this was a little sample box, and you've got the little gingerbread men with their bums on there. I got one called, I think it was Winter. I think it's called Winter, this one. And it's like a really lovely Christmas cinnamon smell. And I don't normally like cinnamon smells, but it's beautiful. I put one on in my downstairs toilet and one in the hallway, so it just smells so lovely. But I am really loving the Christmas scents at the minute. That's me made my bed, got it washed and made, done it straight away so I didn't hang about. That was Sophie's little lunch because she goes on half day, so that's what she wanted. Some paprika puffs, some jammy wheels and a croissant. And I know my burners need a wash out, but I was just chaining. I was charging my phone as well. I was just changing the wax melts over. And these ones are from Chez's Scents. She has a TikTok shop, so she doesn't have a website. And I know many of you don't do TikTok. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you're all having a lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye.